Hi, this is Mike, and I'm going to kind of spin you through our Precision Shaper Hotwire software. This has been in existence now for about 3 years, and it's extremely fast, effective, and user-friendly. The first thing is our software here generates G-code. That's to run the machine or the hotwire. So you actually use our free version, or if you have a full version of our design software to make your profiles. You can also use Shape 3D, Shaper, and some other softwares that are available, and it'll bring it into our program. First thing to note is I'm going to walk you through. Here we have our background. The blue block here represents the size of our block, which is 6,000 millimeters long and 1,010 millimeters high. This red line represents the height of our cutter versus the block and the distance in the X direction behind it. Now you can change the offsets to start your wire either behind, above, however you want. So let's just do that. Let's start it directly above. So I'm just going to change my offset here to 0. So now it's directly above, and it's directly above 10 millimeters here. And I can change that. So I'm going to change the height of my offset a little higher here. Say it's a 1040. You can see where it raised that red line up. Also, I can let's say that my block was actually only 1,000 millimeters tall, and if I change that, there you go. So it dropped that. Now you can see here where we have about a 40 millimeter clearance before we engage into the block. Now the next step, after you've set your block size up and your offset where your wire is going to be. Now most of the machines are hard stopped home. You can just go out there and jog the hot wire machine down to that position, zero out, and go ahead and run. It's very simple. But to go ahead and load blank files, or after we created it in one of our design programs, you can see where the screen profile just showed up. That's a pretty short one. And we can jog it down. You can tilt it in the block however you want. Now we can copy that, and you probably want to have, due to the wire, about 4 to 5 mil, maybe 6 even in between the board profiles. And I'll copy it again. This is what we call our nesting function or feature, and it's really nice and efficient. Now what's really cool about our software is that if you're going to want to do just block blanks, you can do different profiles all in the same block. So basically you just set up and you let your hot wire just run blank after blank after blank, if you will. You can see where I'm just copying these out. I'm going to open up a longboard file now. Do this pretty quick here. Let's see here. I could do a big one even. Bam! There's a big sup board, right? So we stuck one of those right in between. And I'll copy that out once, and it's as easy as this. Do it again, and I think you're probably getting the picture, right? How this works. So at this point, let's say that I was happy and whatnot, even though we're going to waste a little space down here at the bottom of the screen. If I was happy with how everything lined up, I simply just hit Create G-code, and it's going to ask me to name the file. I'm going to call it number 8 here. And I'm going to save it, and you can see where it basically saved it to that Hotwire folder where you can pull the G-codes and then get those, open them up in our CAM software, and run the Hotwire machine. What else is very cool is that you can switch and you can do outlines. Let's just go ahead and start all this over here. Simply just by Xing this all out. You can see we're just going to get rid of them all just by hitting that X button. Now we're in outline mode, and I'm going to go ahead and open up an outline. So if you wanted to do a board's outline out of the block first, and then flip it on its side, and then cut all the profiles of the same rocker or whatnot, it's very easy. You basically would cut the block on the outline here, you'd remove the block, put whatever was cut, this outline, flip it around, and then load up all your profiles, and then hit run. And so you can have outline and profiles, and if you really want to get slick, you can even cut the stringer right down the middle here. So it makes it very fast, efficient. The machines are very robust. Now this software can be sold separately, so you can run, if you built your own hotwire machine, you can buy our software, download our free version of our PSD 3D software, and It's just a great, affordable program. It's stable, it's simple, and everybody that comes up and sees it or has owned one of our machines or a copy of our software just really appreciates the value of what we've done. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call. All the information is on our website at www.precisionshaper.com.